You are aware, mass of neutron I can give this way, that is 1.0086 AMU. Mass of proton I can give 1.0078 AMU. Mass of electron, that is equal to approximately 1/1850 AMU. If these three masses are known, can I determine mass of hydrogen? Answer is yes. Number one, I can go this way. Hydrogen H11. So neutron number 0, proton 1 and electron 1. So simply I have to add mass of electron plus mass of proton. Getting idea? But suppose I have to calculate mass of helium, which is 2,4. So what I have to do? 2 into mass of neutron plus 2 into mass of proton, because number of neutron is 2, number of proton is 2, plus 2 into mass of electron, that will give me mass of atom. So with this data, can I calculate mass of helium? Answer is yes. But there is another method that we can determine practically mass of atom. Now this is called as calculated mass, whereas on method we are going, that is called as actual mass. So we have now practically determination of mass that we are calling as actual mass, and we can calculate this way, that is called as calculated mass. Now there is general formula I have to prepare for calculated mass. This is simply, I can say Z into mass of proton. What is Z? You are aware, this is atomic number and mass number. Suppose X is element, I am writing here atomic number and here atomic mass number. So Z into mass of proton. So how many protons are there? Z plus Z into mass of electron, because how many electrons are there, that is also equal to atomic number. So that is also Z plus A minus Z. Why A minus Z? Because A minus Z is giving me number of neutron. So A minus Z into mass of neutron. So this is my calculated mass. So I am simply saying calculated mass, that is equal to Z into mass of proton plus Z into mass of electron plus A minus Z into mass of neutron. Now here Z is common, so I can take Z outside. What is inside? That is mass of proton plus mass of electron plus A minus Z into mass of neutron. Now what is mass of proton and mass of electron? You are aware, in case of hydrogen atom, there is one proton and one electron. So mass of one proton plus mass of one electron, that is equal to mass of one hydrogen atom, as previously we discussed. So can I substitute mass of proton and mass of electron as mass of hydrogen atom? Answer is yes, because hydrogen carries one proton and one electron. So I am replacing out here Z into mass of hydrogen. Many students are not able to follow this step. I am revising again, that single hydrogen atom is having one proton and one electron. So mass of one proton plus mass of one electron, I can consider mass of hydrogen atom. So in bracket I am writing here mass of proton plus mass of electron from here. So instead of one proton plus one electron, I can replace it by mass of hydrogen atom plus A minus Z, whatever the figure is there, into mass of neutron. So this way, by using this simple formula, we can calculate mass of any given atom. Now by using certain instruments, simple like mass spectrometer, like that equipments are there, we can calculate, we can determine, not calculate, we can determine practically mass of atom. This is called as, in this way I may say actual mass. Don't say americium. This is element, but here I am writing actual mass in order to make it easy. Now scientists were just analyzing data. Actually what is we are going to calculate mass, that must be same as actual mass. The theoretical mass and calculate observed mass should be same. This is theoretical mass, whereas this is observed mass. So theoretical mass and observed mass or calculated mass and actual mass should be same. But every time scientists observed that actual mass is found somewhat greater than calculated mass. Now actual mass should be equal to calculated mass because we are going by that same method, and so technically it should be same. But in case of science, many times we are getting this way that whatever you are expecting is not happening. We got always calculated mass is greater than actual mass. I am revising again. Calculated mass is always we got greater than actual mass. Can we check out for errors? Yes. There are instrumental errors, there are personal errors. We can nullify. Say same person is taking reading, then personal errors can be nullified. Then using same set of instrument, we can nullify instrumental errors also. But still, in none of the experiment we got this way that actual mass is greater than calculated mass. Always we are getting calculated mass is greater than actual mass. And therefore we have to accept the fact that calculated mass is always little bit greater than actual mass. I can't equate out this, carry out this by this way. So I have to make it equation. So in form of equation, I have to put here equality sign, that is equal to actual mass. No, a calculated mass is greater than actual mass. So I have to put here something figure that is we are calling delta M, that is called as mass defect. Suppose that figure is added, then only these two signs can be equated. So this is somewhat lesser than this. So whatever that lesser that we are adding here, in mathematical language I may say as delta M tends to 0. The moment it is going to close to 0, then calculated mass will tend to actual mass. But this is not happening. Calculated mass is same as actual mass only in case of hydrogen atom. Why? Because it is having only single proton and single electron. So you can calculate or find out actually we are getting same mass, but rest of the time, that means for hydrogen delta M is equal to 0, therefore calculated mass is equal to actual mass. Put this value at 0, then we are getting Cm equal to M. Now here you are aware of now concept. Now delta M, now this is in Greek letter, this is capital delta. Small delta we are showing something like this, whereas this is capital delta. So delta M is called as mass defect. Can I define mass defect? Let us check out. I have to find out what is mass defect. So I have to take this. So this I have to take on this side. So that is equal to calculated mass minus actual mass. So what we can going to define delta M? That delta M or mass defect is difference between calculated mass and actual mass. We found always calculated mass is greater than actual mass except hydrogen atom, and therefore the difference between calculated mass and actual mass we are calling that as mass defect.